Hey, what's up guys? Angry K9 here, back again with another episode of Echoing the Greats on the unnamed server. And today, I'm going to get started on working on, or should I say I'm going to continue working on the walls from the upper level to the lower level there. As you can see, I have started replacing all of the sand, dirt, and stone with cobblestone. And that wall should be cobblestone all the way around. If you remember the first episode, we laid out the main circle here. And it is 50 blocks from this center column to the outer edge. And then we laid in some half slabs there to finish out the top level. And I want to get up there and take a look at that. From this outer edge here to the inner edge, we have 6 slabs. So that gives us an inner radius of 44 blocks from center to this outer edge here. So the diameter of that circle would be 88 blocks all the way across. And then what we need to do once we get the cobblestone walls done, we're going to come up here and start placing some of the glass panes around this outer perimeter here. I'm going to have to put some more slabs in these corners here because of the way the glass panes go around the corner. But the reason why I want to do that is because when nightfall comes around here, it is an absolute pain in the neck to try to get any work done because in 1.61, as you know, Mojang has changed zombie AI and, well, every night becomes a zombie apocalypse. So, yeah, that way we can keep the baddies out. Everything in here will be lit up pretty well, so we don't have to worry about anything spawning in here. And that'll take care of that problem. Once we get the walls done here and the glass panes in place, I will be able to start digging down to the bottom level. And I'm not sure how many blocks it is from this wall into the inner part of the circle. It might be 5 blocks, maybe 6. I don't think it's quite as wide as it up there. I think it's only 5 blocks. So I'll have to look at that and count those blocks there so that I can determine how big I need to make the inner circle, and then I need to dig the inner area here down 7 blocks, and that will be the bottom level of the base. And this area right here, I still have all of this in place because there is going to be a very large mob spawner, multi-level mob spawning room up there in the sky, and the XP farm area is going to be right here, and that will be Monkeyfarm's Mobs on Demand mob spawner, and I will put a link to his channel as well as the tutorial for that particular spawner in the description of this video, though it's not really necessary because it's going to be quite a while before we actually start working on that. So I'm going to take a quick sleep here so that I can hopefully avoid another zombie apocalypse. And, yeah, there we go. I'm going to take a look at these skeletons here, hanging out on those half slabs. Something I've noticed in this version of Minecraft, I noticed it in the snapshot, and I don't know if it's been in the game for a while, if it's a glitch or a feature, but you notice that skeleton back there stopped burning. And this zombie here is not burning. It seems like when mobs are standing on half slabs, they don't burn. And I don't know if that was intentional or if it just happens to be a glitch in the game. But it can lead to some serious problems if you're not careful. So, yeah, let me go ahead and drop down here and continue working on these walls here, taking out all the dirt, stone, and the sand, and replacing it all with half slabs. And I cannot believe my shovel just broke. It didn't even play the break sound. Very odd, but that's okay. I have another one with me. So I'm going to work on this for a while, guys, and I will be back once I have all of the cobblestone in place. And then we'll head up top and look at putting the glass panes in place. So stick around, guys. Well, guys, I had a little problem with the computer here. It locked up, and I lost all of that footage that I was just recording. And I finished out the cobblestone walls, and I had placed all these half slabs over here in the corners. And I started with all the glass panes here, and I've got 2 layers of glass panes out of 4, and I've started the third one. And while I was working on that, I was attempting to do it as a time-lapse. Something happened with the computer. Everything just locked up. I don't know. All the footage was lost. So apparently I was not meant to do a time-lapse. So I'm going to go ahead and continue working on these glass panes. I am on layer 3. I got to do 4 layers. And then once I have the top layer in place, I'm going to put some half slabs around the top. And I think on the outside, the half slabs extend out, I think it's 3 or 4 blocks. I'm not really sure how far out they go. I have to look at the screenshot again to figure that out. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and keep working on these glass panes. And I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, that is level 3, and I am going to do something a little bit different for level 4 because I really don't feel like going all the way around that again. It's a very tedious process. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some extra dirt, and I am going to line it up around the top there and all the way around, and I better get one more stack just in case. Okay. I'm going to line it up around the top there and just walk around on the dirt instead of trying to stay on top of those panes because that is, well, a pain. So, yeah, let me do that real quick, and then hopefully I can be able to walk around that instead and make it a lot easier on me instead of trying to stay on those glass panes all the way around. Okay, well, I got some dirt scaffolding in place, and I'm going to have to say that getting the dirt in place was almost as annoying, if not more annoying, than trying to stay on the glass panes. So yeah, let me go ahead and get some more panes ready here, and I am going to continue with the glass panes, and hopefully I can get these done without too much trouble. So yeah. Oh man, it's getting dark, and I don't have this dirt lit up, so I'm probably going to have stuff start spawning on me. And with my luck, it'll be a creeper, and he will explode and blow away half of my glass wall. If it's not one thing, it's another. Okay, guys, that takes care of all the glass panes. I'm going to head over here and grab some half slabs, because now I need to put half slabs all around the top of that. And I thought I had all the spawns taken care of inside, but it looks like we got a zombie here. He probably spawned on that dirt, so that's not a big deal. Just want to keep my eyes open for creepers. So let's see, where did I have, that's where the sand goes, that's where the gravel goes, that's where the dirt goes. Got that block in the wrong place because the glass goes right here. So put that away, and put that sandstone block there. And I need to get my half slabs here. I don't know how many I'm going to need, so I'm just going to take them all. And I guess I'm going to need a pickaxe now. So let me pearl over there and get started on putting the half slabs on top of the glass panes. And I'm just going to do the one level, or the one set right now, instead of going out 2 or 3 blocks. And I thought I had put some torches over there to prevent spawning, but I guess not. So I think I'm going to take out the skeleton first so he doesn't cause me problems later. And plop down a torch or 2 just to light it up so I don't have anything else popping up over here that I don't want, like creepers. Because we all know that I just love those creepers. So let me get back up on top of the dirt there, and we will continue with the half slabs. Yes, I hear you, cow. Moo to you too. So yeah, here we go with half slabs. Okay guys, I've got the glass panes done. Got those half slabs on top of them. It's not all the half slabs we're going to have up there. We're going to have some more out there. I think they go out another 6 blocks. I just have to figure out how big I need to make the circle before I put them in. So I'm just going to leave it like that for right now. And you can see I've started the next circle inside for the next layer. And had it all done and thought it was right, but then I got to looking at screenshots and I realized that I did it wrong. I have this set to a diameter of 39 blocks, 39 from center to that outer edge there where that wood is, and that isn't right. The magic number is 38. So I have to take up all that wood, fill in all those holes, and do them all over again. I had started it earlier and was trying to do it at 39, and I had this one. You can see where I have the dirt next to the wood there. That's where I had it originally. Well, that's where I need it to be, but I was doing it at 39 instead of 38, and that's why it wasn't coming out right. I spent quite a bit of time trying to figure that out. But now that I have that figured out, I'll be able to get it straight. So let me grab up all this gravel here and go ahead and start working on that wood, taking it all back up and filling all those holes in it. And go back to 38. I think I had it originally. Only this time I'm going to do it right. Okay, guys, I've got that done finally. I redid that circle there with a radius of 38 blocks. You can see I've got the wood in place there. And I do have Optifine installed again now with version 1.6.2. And I am so happy to have my zoom feature back. But as you can see, I've got the wood down there, and that follows around where we need the circle. And everything from the wood to the cobblestone wall there is going to be replaced with grass blocks. And everything from the wood in to the center here, where all the grass is here, is going to be dug out. I'm going to take it down 7 layers, so that's going to be quite a bit of work. Obviously, I'm not going to do that on camera. So yeah, we are really coming along on Monkeyfarm's Second World LP base recreation. And I am going to try my best to stick to the actual base, the layout of the actual base as much as I can. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do an exact duplicate 100% block for block recreation, but I will do that as much as I can where I can. With changes in redstone and things like that. There are going to be some things that I simply cannot do or will have to do differently than what he did in his LP. So yeah, we'll do the best we can, and hopefully we won't have to change too many things. I also want to try and update some of the things that he did. Some things that he did won't work now. Maybe we can create an equivalent of what he created using more modern technology, if you want to call it that. And yeah, so I'm going to try not to take too much poetic license with it, but in some cases I'm going to have to extrapolate and just kind of do the best I can with what we have. So yeah, but we're going to keep on working on this. I'm going to start digging out the center area there. And I'm also going to go ahead and take all this down. I know I said that there's going to be a giant mob spawner in the center, and that's still going to be there, but I'm thinking it might be easier if we just go ahead and take all this out in the center here, and then we can just start working on the mob spawner from the very bottom all the way up. So I'm going to try to stick to his mob spawner design, his mobs on demand spawner, and check out his channel if you want to see what that is. I really don't know if that still works in this version of Minecraft. I think it was version 1.8 when he started to design that. So, you know, it's been a while. I haven't tried that particular design in a very long time, at least since version 1.2.5. So I really can't say for sure if it works, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. I'll probably go ahead and build it in a creative world just to test it out to make sure it still works. And if it does, we'll stick with it. If not, we'll come up with something else to take its place. So yeah, appreciate you watching, guys. Hope you liked the video. Please feel free to comment and rate and subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber. My name is Angry Canine, and I will see you next time.